me, Trace, from Refurbished in the Middle. We're finally over all this storm stuff, but I wanted to get on here too. I did a live the last time. I wanted to talk to you too about the Junkyard Goddess, which we love this milk paint. I just wanted to get on here and show you too, like the second part of this, and finishing is what I mean, the finishing of your project or whatever you've done with the milk paint. I had this table. I used the color Chakra. I have my bag. I have a little bit of it left. I have it open so I could show you. And if there isn't any of you who are if there's any of you who aren't familiar, milk paint comes most of the time comes in a powder formula. It can come in a liquid formula, but I've never tried that. I've always stuck with the powdered formula. So this Junkyard Goddess milk paint is a really nice line, and I have been enjoying it so much. So I thought I'd get on here, like I said, and talk about the finishings of these things that you paint with milk paint. She has wax. She has a clear wax, and then she has a gold and a silver and pearl wax to use for your finishes of your products. And this smells wonderful. It's Noog Champa, and anybody who's familiar with that, it's an Indian fragrance, and it contains plumeria, sandalwood, and another fragrance called frangipani, and those together are Noog Champa. And it just smells so good, and when you use it on your furniture, you can still smell it. This one happens to have the glitter, which you could see right there. That's, you know, it's really neat. So you can use that for all kinds of different finishings and projects, and they'll go with all the colors and stuff. So I have already painted this table base here, and I did start sanding it, but I thought I'd get on here and sand a little more, and I was going to use hemp oil. So I wanted you to be able to see how the hemp oil changes the paint and everything. So I thought, this table is mine and I prefer hemp oil, so this was a good one to show you. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this down. I just use a plain old sanding block when I sand. There's all kinds out there. You can use sandpaper or whatever you have available to sand up your projects. I have sanded most of this, but I left this one area right here that I did not sand, and I hope you can see this real good. Let me come right up front here. So it doesn't take that much to sand it. Just gently sand it, and you get to choose. On this particular style, I wanted it to be more solid and not a lot of chipping, because I was going to, I'm going to distress it. So I didn't want a bunch of chipping, because I wanted to have the distressing be significant in this piece. I just sort of wanted to look like it had been around. And it doesn't take that much effort to sand this off. And, you know, like any project that you do painting, it doesn't, you know, you have to go through the ugly to get to the good. So don't get frustrated saying, oh, this is all dried out looking, and look at all the sanding marks and everything, because once you apply your whatever you're going to use to seal your milk paint, which hemp oil is a wonderful product that will seal and preserve your paint on your projects. So I'm really excited about this. I love this chakra color. It's a pretty black. It's a little dull looking right now because I've been sanding on it. But I'm gonna go ahead here and show you how the hemp oil changes everything. And it gives you a whole new look. I have hemp oil by the gallon. I buy mine directly from Homestead House, which is out of Canada. And it takes a little longer for shipping because it has to come through customs and stuff. But I've always used this kind. I enjoy it. So that's what I use. And I just pour some out in a little tub. You can use any brush. You can use a rag. You don't have to use a brush if you don't want to. You could use a rag. I like to take my little palm brushes that I've been using for a long time now. And these are really great too if you have arthritis or, you know, or you're having any hand problems, because you could see how that fits right there. So I'm going to go ahead and take this and just dip it in and wring it out just a hair. And another thing too, and then I'm just going to rub it on, just like if you were rubbing on wax. Turn this down just a hair. There we go. And don't worry if it runs, because you can wipe it off and see how that has activated the color back up too. And that's what this does. This brings that rich, beautiful, all the color right back out because you've been sanding and dulled it down. And this will dry. And as it dries, it just gets mellow and smooth. And it just really enhances it so much. And this is your your sealer on your milk paint. This takes several, you know, of course you're going to have your 28-day cure time, but you can, with moderate, very moderate use, you can take it in your house and put it, you know, and start sitting it around and it'll be fine. I just would really just be gentle and be selective on sitting stuff on it for a little while. It'll go faster than you think, and then it'll be all cured. And it'll be great for everyday use. And I have a lot of my bedroom furniture in my house is painted with milk paint because I started with milk paint before I started on chalk paint. I was a milk painter, and this is just the medium that I use. So, but that being said, I have my nightstands are milk painted, and I have a dresser that's milk painted, and they have been painted for years. I have no trouble with them. I just dust them off. Every once in a while, I'll take a little hemp oil, real light on a rag, and I'm talking like a year or something, and I'll just give it a little fluff up, and it's fine. It doesn't dry out or anything like that. So you can see how all that color is coming back out from there to there, and that's what the hemp oil does. And it works really. It is really good. We probably need to see if we can get some hemp oil with new Champacen in it, because that would be really nice. Not that hemp oil is stinky, but it does have a little odor to it, but nothing where you're gonna mind, you know, you're not gonna sit there and smell it, just probably when you're applying it.